Hello everybody, this is Brent Goodman. I'm going through my piles of books. I just finished part one. This is going to be part two. And to finish off the pile, this is a new find I just got at the thrift store. And I want to see what it's like. I don't really quite know this book yet, but I picked it up and had pictures of people that are in worse conditions than I'll ever be in life. So I'll flip through and show you that, like, people in extreme poverty. I don't know if you can see too well. It's a dying child. A lot of people just poverty, dying, starvation, famine. So the book is like real powerful, and I don't think the photographer set these shots up. Maybe he waited a while for the shot to come, but this is just it's like pure drama of like how life is really important. But then when you have a lack of life and a lack of your needs met, basically this man's starving to death or dying or something, then you really can't take life for granted. And then here's one about a mobster of the Wild West, but late Wild West, I guess the mining town era of more industrial revolution Wild West than Cowboys and Indians Wild West. And it's called Soapy Smith, King of the Conmen. I guess he was in Alaska and the northern continent states. And I was flipping through it at the thrift store a month ago, and it seemed really powerful how this guy was kind of like basically start off as like a hobo, but then it became a mafia kingpin amongst the mining people. And see what else I got here. I got Skywalking, the films of George Lucas. It's a pretty good book about George Lucas's life. And Manson, in his own words, the shocking confession is the most dangerous man alive. Someone you don't want to run into. And you know, this is a book I'll probably just donate when I'm done. I don't know who would buy it, so I don't want to run into that. And then here's Dallas in Wonderland, and she's a Playgirl photographer. And this book is actually quite collectible, so when I got it, I knew I wasn't going to come across it anytime soon. Here's the author. She almost looks like a dude, but I guess it's a Norwegian thing. Anyways, so I won't open the book because I don't want to offend parents. But her stories are how she photographs the men, and some of the stories end up where she ends up, romance with them. So that's part of, I guess, why it's so popular. Here's Image in America, character cartoon, recent book I just got recently, and all the great, gesture drawings, cartoon drawings from American history. And, everybody reads the Sunday Funnies or the political cartoons, but this is where it all started, this era. Is that James Gilray or no? I can't tell. There's a few famous guys. Anyway, so just flipping through that. Okay, let me see. We went through this pile. Oh, here's a horse pile. I'll do this one real quick. Keep it simple. Horse diseases, causes, symptoms, and treatments. I haven't read these books yet, so I don't really know them backwards and forward yet. But I know that horses can get sick really easily of colic, where they have that stomach thing that can kill them. And I'm just, again, learning to ride horses, so my goal is to own a miniature horse. But the more I ride a big horse, the more I want to own like a Frisian or a French cold-blooded horse. I think they're really beautiful, but it's more a matter of realistic goals of, like, do I have this space? I live in a one-bedroom apartment now, but do I have the space one day to own a property and the maturity to, keep up with the needs of the financial and health issues of a horse. So here's horse breeding. I don't know everything about horses, so I'm going to learn about it by reading, doing research. I do research on a lot of things. And here's Fowl in the Womb, a little book about what happens when a baby's born in a horse. Pretty interesting. And then here's one, Outrageous Conduct, I got at the thrift store. I mean, these are all from different thrift stores or library bookstores. Outrageous Conduct is one about there's no really good pictures in here, really. It's just words. But it's about how the actor died when they filmed The Twilight Zone, the movie, in 1981 or 80. How he got his head chopped off by a helicopter, and the court case that came out of that. So that'll be interesting to read. And then I'll go on to part 3 right now. So hold on one second.